Hey everyone, Double P here and welcome back. So today's trading session is Tuesday, April the 5th, 2022. And today we had two trades on Twitter and the QQQ. So let's kind of go over the QQQ and Twitter, because Twitter is on fire. Well, yesterday it was on fire. Today it's just trading in a box. So you see my account right there, it's margin account right there. Now, if I'm not looking at you as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at my screen. So forgive me for that. So let's walk on over here and let's hit the QQQ first. And we're gonna pop this open here so that I'm gonna blow it up a little bit so you can see it. Let me move this out of the way. Right over there. So what do? We always draw the box. So when we draw the box, we know exactly what's going on with the QQQ. We know when we need to trade it. So it opened up under the box here. So when it opens up under the box, we are going to go short. And as you can see here, QQQ just made a great drop. It was a wicked drop. Loved trade, beautiful trade. And then we're going to go over Twitter for you as well. So let's go over Twitter. And same thing with Twitter. What do? We always draw the box. When we draw the box, now Twitter really gave me a little bit of an issue today, and I took a loss on Twitter. Took a nice gain on the QQQ, but I'll get into that in a second. So with with Twitter opened up above the box. And when it opens up way above the box, when it opens up really high above the box, we know that sometimes if it's not strong, as you see right here in these first literally 5 minutes, we know it's going to come crashing right back down to the box. And you see here, Twitter hit a nice little low there and hit a low again. Now, what actually happened was I took a call on Twitter. So let me show you that there so that you see everything here. So I went after the 55 call on Twitter, and you see it took a loss there of $5,000. Wasn't a really good loss to take, but I took the loss. So we dropped down here. So that was a big loss for $5,000. All right, and the second trade we took, I went in and on Twitter, and I went in and I got a put. So right over here, we went in, we got the 53 puts. So give me a second here because there's going to be a lot of noise coming in the room here. So I got to just pause this video real quick for you. Sorry about that. You know, when we get kids coming in, I got my kids here, so a lot of noise. So don't want to be making a lot of noise when I'm trying to cut this video. So as you see here, we got Twitter making a nice downward movement after I got torch for 5,000. So Twitter made a nice move down to the downside. And you see right here, I got the 53 puts and made 5,000. So basically, literally, that was Twitter. So we got that there. So let's see. So literally just broke even on Twitter, which is going to happen. So let's come on over here. Let's come over to the QQQ so you can see what's going on with the QQQ. So the QQQ is dropping dramatically. All right. What a great move on the QQQ. And then we'll see here what I did with the QQQ. I took a monster position with the QQQ. Bought a couple hundred contracts. It was basically almost a 6-figure trade. And you see right here, I bought the 6th of April 22 365 puts. Now, I actually sent out the wrong trade to my group, and I totally apologize to that. Got to get the old peepers fixed there and checked because I'm having some issues with the eyes again. So I sent out the QQQ. I sent out the April 8th 365 puts for my guys. And I was looking at this, the April 6th 365 put, so I sent out the wrong strike to them. But if they were smart, it didn't matter whether it was a 365 or was the 368 or if it was the April 6th or the April 8th, because this is the move that matters. This is the move that made the tremendous amount of movement, right? So you see there I made $83,600 today. So that's $83,600, double P. Don't copy, don't steal my stuff. That's why I got my name down there, right? So that was a beautiful move right there. So basically, it was almost a $84,000 day minus, the losses there. So at 9:55, we sent out this trade. So right around here, we sent out the trade for the QQQ. So let me increase it here so that you see it a little bit better on the screen. So 9:55, which would be right here. So that's when I took my position on the QQQ, and then you see what happened there. It made a little bit of a rip to the upside. So I was down about, I don't know, about 3,000 at the time. And I was like, oh boy, is it gonna come and rip right back up and try to hit the box? Well, it didn't. This is the reversal candle right here, and then you see that movement right down there. Beautiful trade. This was a great box trade right here. So that was a massive drop. That was like a $3 drop. So let's look at that. That was like right here, 367, all the way down to 364. $3 drop with a couple hundred contracts. You do the math, right? And then we just consistently just went downhill and got out right around here, not before the low, got out right around on this candle right here. So it was a beautiful trade, and that's it for the day. So if you like this information, you like what you're seeing, we take losses. We have red days too, and we have green days. You've seen that I had a trade on Twitter, had to recuperate. Just barely broke even on it, and then I had a monster move on the QQQ. It's basically almost a six-figure trade for the day. That was pretty much putting my account on the line. Not really on the line, but I over-leveraged the account. So it happens on a day like this. I just saw the movement on the QQQ. I just looked at everything, and I just did it, right? So sometimes that's what you have to do as a trader. You just have to make that monster call for that risk reward and be able to live with the consequences, either good or bad. So if you like that information, somewhere in this video you're going to see a link to my site. Head on over to the Platinum Traders group. Love to have you on board. Share this video, share it with your friends. Smash that like button, smash that like button, smash that like button. I've been pumping out these videos now for you guys since last year. I think it was September or October. I believe I've been pumping out these videos for you. So it's getting up there. You know what I mean? You've seen, look at the channel. Red days, green days, big losses, big wins. That's the story of a real trader on YouTube. No fancy gimmicks, no fancy microphone, no fancy special effects, just live trading, right? And you see right up there, my alerts are going off for lots of different things. That's it, right? So that being said, my name's Double P. I'll see you in the next video. Over and out.